Hi YouTube family. Hi YouTube family. Welcome back into today's video, everyone. We are going to be talking some highlighter. I think Lacey's a little dark. She needs a little bit of glow. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be ranking my top 10 favorite highlighters. 8 of these highlighters are drugstore, and then the other 2 are going to be high-end. I love highlighters, you guys. When I did my big declutter of all of my makeup in order to move, I had such a hard time parting with highlighters because it is one of my passions. And today I purposely did not put on a lot of highlighter because I'm going to be putting on a little bit of highlighter as we go through it so that you guys can see how it looks on my mature skin. I do want to say that very recently MandyLea here on YouTube, who I just think is an up and coming, just great YouTuber. I love this little gal, and she just did this video. So I do want to give some credit to her because she's the one that I watched and then I was like, oh my gosh. And then I saw Samantha March do it. And I believe Andrea, I'm going to murder her last name, but I love her too. I think it's Matillano. I'm not exactly sure if that's how you say it, but I think that she did this too. It's probably gone around a ton on YouTube, but I want to give props to the people that I have actually seen their videos. Okay, so I'm just going to delve right in because gosh, you guys, I could talk all day about highlighters. Number 10 on my list is Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighters. You guys, this was like made over a million times. I mean, everybody was falling over themselves over this highlighter, and I didn't see it until I actually went in store and actually saw it for myself. But you know what, you guys? My hubby bought this for me. I was not going to spend the money to do it, but he actually was like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And when you first put it on there, you're going to see how strobing and how pretty it is. But you can shear that out to where it just looks like a really beautiful glass-like finish. So if you want to build it up and get that high strobing, you can do that. If you want it to be softer, you can do that too. And what I love about this is I think that it can work for so many different skin tones. It is one of those ones that isn't quite gold, it's not quite rose, it's just the right in between perfect sweet spot. And I just think it's so gorgeous, and the texture of it is beautiful. And I do want to tell you guys that all of these that I have here, I wear and I don't feel like they give me extra texture. And that's saying something because I do have larger pores and I do have wrinkles right here in the crow's feet area. So basically what I do is I just use a little fan brush and I just stay away from those areas where I feel like it's going to cause a problem. My number 9 product is from Essence. This is the Pure Nude Highlighter. There is a reason that this has gotten a cult following, you guys. When you first look at it on your finger, it's not like the Amrezy. It doesn't look like it's going to hardly do anything. But this to me is a perfecting powder. So you can see the two difference right here. You've got the strobing, and then you've got this one that just gives you a little bit of light. So if you're looking for something that is cost effective in comparison to the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, but you can't shell out 38 or however many dollars it is for one of those, this is such a great dupe for those powders. And I feel like because of the way they did the color that it's going to be so flattering on so many different people. They do have a little bit darker of this one if you do have darker skin. So maybe look at that if that's something that you're interested in. But it is a very beautiful perfecting powder. It even has the same type of a texture, that soft texture that the ambient lighting powders have. So I really appreciate it for that too. So at $4 or $5, I can't remember which one it is, but it'll always go up on the screen. At that price, you guys, you can't beat at least being able to try it. And it's really great for just buffing over your face if you feel like your face is really flat that day, or if you feel like it's kind of sallow. It's gorgeous for that, and it's also gorgeous for buffing underneath your eyes to set some concealer because it has that little bit of a lighting effect on it too. At number 8, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a liquid highlighter from Makeup Revolution, and this one is in Starlight. This is so beautiful, you guys. I never thought that I would be a liquid highlighter person, but as I started to work with this one, I was like, this is gorgeous. Now, don't be intimidated by the fact that it is liquid, because you know, when you look at it like that just looks like it's just going to be something on your cheeks that is going to just make you go, whoa, I can't do that. But it can be sheared out to be so light, you guys, so you really would use like not even a tenth of what I've just used right here. But you shear that out, and all it's going to do, because I sheared it clear down to my wrist here, all it's going to do is make you look like you have that beautiful glow lit within look. So I really recommend that. Be kind to yourself as you're learning to use this. It does have a learning curve. Use a stippling brush or use a beauty blender, either one, or get it really sheared out and then use your fingers to dab it into your cheeks or wherever you want your highlight. But be kind to yourself, because you are going to need a little bit of learning time in order to learn how to use this. But this is a really good one, and they have so many different colors that can match just about everybody's skin tone in this. But Starlight is one of my favorites because it does have that little bit of a pink glow to it. At number 7 in comes Wet n Wild's MegaGlo highlighting powders. I love this. This is in Blossom Glow. They have so many of these, you guys. So if you don't like a lighter one, like this lighter pink one, then you have tons and tons to try. This is one of those highlighters that is the intense highlighter. I'm going to put it right there because I'm running out of room. I'll have to clean my hand here in a second. So it's just super intense, super bold, super pretty. I also would say that if you're looking for ones that go well over blushes, goes well over bronzer, that kind of thing, this is really pretty. But if you're aging like I am, I'm 51. So if you're aging like I am, then just be light-handed. You can always put more on, but it's a lot harder to take it off. So just remember to go really light-handed on that. But I love these. I think they're so pretty, and they seem to last a long time. That is one thing about the liquid one that I will say is such a good thing, is that it is super long wearing. You're going to have that on all day because of its consistency. At number 6, the Maybelline Master Chrome. These are metallic highlighters. They are super high beaming highlighters. This one is in rose gold, and this was the one that they did in conjunction with Nikki Tutorials, and its number is 250. I have seen this very recently at Walmart, so I know that you can still get both of these. I had almost every color they had, but these are probably my 2 favorites. And again, we are talking about that super high beam effect, and it's just so pretty, you guys. What I love about these ones in particular is their actual texture. Very soft, very blendable, and something that goes so pretty on the cheeks. So I'm going to just pop a little bit of this on my cheek so that you guys can see how pretty that is. It just, I'm telling you guys, it just looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin. So it's one of those that I love working with because of the texture of it. And so many colors. It comes in a gold, it comes in a topaz. There's just so many pretty colors of it. So definitely would recommend those to you guys. At number 5, the Flower Beauty Highlighting Palette. You guys, this is gorgeous. And you get 3 colors in here that work so well with my skin tone, and even when I was doing, self-tanning in the summer and all of that, I loved this. I love the texture of them. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, these are every bit as beautiful as the Becca highlighters. They're pressed highlighters. I think that they're just something that is just kind of like next level. That is the 3 colors right there on the bottom. And it doesn't matter what you're wearing on your cheeks, whether you're wearing a peach, whether you're wearing a pink, whether plum, whatever you're wearing for a blush on your cheeks, it's going to have something in here for you. So you've got kind of a goldish color, the pink color, and then more of just like a champagne-y color right here. So pretty, you guys, and the texture again is so pretty, and it really truly does have a very, very long lasting time on it. So when I put this on, I don't feel like it's going to wipe away. Even some blushes, through the day they fade, but I feel like this glow will still be with me. So I really do love this. And they recently came out with another one that is a little bit deeper of the tones, and I think it's just beautiful also. But for me, it would be one that I would use more on my eyes, because the tones are a little bit too deep to go across my cheeks. So I feel like they did cover the skin tones from light to dark with these 2 palettes as far as highlighting goes. So go ahead and take a look at that on Ulta.com. I think they have both of them. And of course, flowerbeauty.com has them as well. Coming in at number 4 is a highlighter that I have adored for years. Laura Geller, on her 25th anniversary of being a cosmetics company, she came out with what is called this Diamond Dust highlighter. These are called Baked Gelato Swirls. They come in a lot of different colors, But you guys, this diamond dust, and you'll see here in a minute when I swatch it across my hand, you'll see why I am in love with it. It looks just like a basic white highlighter right there, but I am telling you guys, this has the most pretty duochrome flip in it, that it flips from that icy color to a pink color to also a almost a tonal of like gold in there, and it is so beautiful. We're going to put some of this one on as well. I truly love the effect of this one when it's on the cheeks and what it does to the cheeks as you turn your head. You just get such a beautiful wash of different pretty colors, and I don't think you can go wrong. I actually found this big huge one at TJ Maxx very recently, and it came with a couple other things in the kit. I think a lip gloss and something else, but it came with those things, and I love those other things, but I was so glad to get a big one of this because I don't think I'll ever be able to go through this highlighter forever, but I do love it. I think that it's one that is outstanding, and it's just one of those ones that as you look at it and as you move, it has a little bit of dimension. At number 3 is a new one to me that I found last month at Rite Aid, and this is from Kokie Cosmetics. I moved away from Rite Aid, so I no longer have Rite Aid, which I'm really sad about. But Kokie Cosmetics has their glow highlighters, soft glow highlighters, and this one to me, I think this is called Heavenly. Yeah, it's called Heavenly. This one to me I like so much because of the texture. Besides the fact that I think this packaging is very luxe. It's so pretty. It's got that kind of a rose gold finish to it. I think it's beautiful packaging. But what I was most impressed about when I found this highlighter is sticking my finger in here. It feels cool, and it also feels wet, which is so weird. But it has that feel of just being a cream product, and then when you put it on, it's got this glass-like yumminess to it that I just think is absolutely pretty. I think that this is one that anybody can wear. It's a very beautiful champagne gold color. So it does lean to more towards the gold color, but I think that the champagne in it is absolutely gorgeous. They did have 2 or 3 other colors. I did know that, but I actually like this one in Heavenly the most. So that is one that I just think is gorgeous, and long wear time on this one too because of that creaminess to the product, like a cream to powder product. So love that one. At number 2 is one that throws me clear back into the 90s, and it's from Wet n Wild, and this is the To Reflect Shimmer palette. I don't know why they call it a palette other than the pan is gargantuan, and I don't know if you'd ever be able to go through this or not, but I love these. There's 2 of them. This one is in I'll Have a Cosmo. I can't remember what the other one is. I'll throw it up here on the screen. But both of these have been available at Ulta for a long time. But I'm telling you guys, if you want glass-like skin, if you're looking for a highlight that doesn't look like highlight, it looks like glass, this is going to be for you, because as you see it right there, okay, so we have these 3, but we're trickled down to this one right here. And this on your skin looks so glass-like and so smooth that it honestly doesn't show any texture or anything like that. I think it's because it has the same kind of quality as the Essence Pure Nude, in that it still feels like a powder, but at the same time putting it on makes all the difference, because that's where you really see the magic happen. You can build it up. It can be strobing if you want it to be. But the soft lighting effect that it gives you without being strobing on just the first like little small initial pass is so pretty. And of course I'm going to have to put a little bit more of this on too. It's just one of those ones that as you're putting it on, you just feel like, oh my goodness, this is just so perfect. And so inexpensive, and a huge pan, and wear time is great as well. I just really love this. Wet n Wild's To Reflect palettes would have been my number 1. Had I not run across very recently the Coty Airspun highlighters. This is something new to the Coty line, and it's exclusive to Walmart right now. And I don't even think that you can even get this online anywhere. I think you have to go into Walmart to get it. At least that was the last time I checked. So this is really cool, you guys. Not only do you get a gargantuan tub, just like their Airspun powder, but you also get the magic inside. Okay, so it has a puff that comes with it, and I usually just take whatever I'm doing, if it's like my brush, and I dust it across the puff, because the puff usually has a ton in there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my fan brush in my hand that just got cleaned, and I'm going to go across it with that so you can see how pretty that is. Can you guys see how beautiful that glow is? It will build up. I'm not swatching that. That is just glass, you guys. It is one that is just so pretty. So if you want the strobing look, it can be there. So I'm going to swatch it for you so you can see what that's like too. You can definitely have the strobing look to it, which would be like right down there. But this right here would be so pretty, just having natural skin, little flush of color, and then this over top of it, and you look so youthful. When you look at a baby with fresh, clean skin, they just look like they're glowing and they're beaming. That skin just looks beautiful and glistening, and I just think that is such a pretty look. And that's what I get from this particular highlighter. The color that I have right here is called Snow Much, and it just is a beautiful pinky icy color, and I just think that it's just gorgeous. They have 3 or 4 other colors too, and I just absolutely love this, you guys. So #1 spot kicked off the Wet n Wild one that I have loved for years and years, and we're going to Coty Airspun because I think this is just an outstanding product for wear time, the way it makes the skin look, the beautifulness on mature skin, and all the pretty things that it does to mature skin. So let's just go down the nose a little bit. I got highlight everywhere. I'm just going crazy with it. So I hope that you guys had fun with this video today. I know that I did. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out of here. Thank you so much for spending a part of your day with me. I hope you're all doing very well and healthy. I love you all very much. You're the best part of my day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye-bye, you guys.